This thing's had issues of it randomly shutting off. Last year it shut off on me in the middle of the road. This year, this is the second time it shut off this year. I'm thinking you are now watching Farming with Duffy Ag. Hey, welcome back to the channel. On to figuring out the corn planter. It is actually a beautiful day. And there's a bee. Not a big fan of the hornets like that. Not a big fan of getting stung. Weatherman did say it was gonna rain all day, and clearly it didn't. This morning was a little sketchy, but this afternoon's been really good. So just checking things over. This chain's good. That chain's good. This chain's good. That chain just needs a little tightening to her, which means moving. Actually, it's all the way up, so maybe take a link out of it. That chain, the closing wheels are all good. We got some wear pieces for it, but enough that we can get through. I should fix these chains so they don't drag on the road all the time, because that's gonna be annoying if I'm doing fast. This chain though, we'll lube it up and stuff. It's all kinked up, looking horrible. Probably gonna have to switch that one out. The things that really gave me problems last year, oh, that blew apart. I see that one's cracked, that one's cracked, that one's cracked, that one's cracked. These lines are all kind of junk. So new float balls, we got to order those, got to get a part number, so we get new lines. I took the gauge off years ago and we just kind of set it and left it. I don't know. My indicator right now is I get to the end of the rows every so often and I pick it up just enough, and then I look back and make sure there's dribbles and they all look the same. So like I said in previous videos, I would really like to upgrade corn planters for next season. It will not happen this season, especially not with buying a plow, buying a set of discs. The farm bought themselves a tractor. What else is going on this year? Yeah, I think that's it. Maybe not. I don't even know. So, yeah. Oh, my truck. That took money from me. That's not even on there tight. So, those are the things that jump out at me right away. Oh, also, this switch that actually runs the hydraulic pump, or the fertilizer, that tends to act up on me. So, it goes too far forward right there. So we're going to find a new switch. So I'll get some of this apart and we'll get stuff ordered. As you can see, that's just going to break off the second I touch it. So it's been on here since before I went to college, so it's definitely learned its life, or paid for itself. I'm trying to think. College was summer of 2010 was when we put, or spring of 2010 was when we put this on. So it's been on 11 years with these hoses and that. Granted, we don't run that much, but as you see, you can't see any of the check balls in there. So that ain't gonna work. Plenty of life left. Hoses are off. That's all junk. Gonna put a pressure gauge. Gonna cut that. Took the chain off. Need some sections of that. 8 of them. Need hose clamps. Not too much. Too much bad stuff. Well, tighten these chains up so they don't drag on the road. It's always a pain when they wrap around themselves and get stuck. But all of these are good. So, at least happy there. Spins pretty good. Spins pretty good. Doesn't spin. Junk. What fertilizer does. So, taking this apart. Gotta take that clip out. Slide that gear off, and then I think you get that whole piece. I don't know. Never had one apart. I got an idea. Got something tucked in the bushes here though. That's already paid us back because Dana Prouty got parts off of it and we got parts off of it. And let's see which one's good. This was a parts planner we picked up, I don't know, 2 years ago. I had to rob the little lock piece. These arms are in a lot better shape than ours. But had to, oh, just smashed myself in the face with that. Had to, oh, that one's nice. We're taking that one. Had to rob the lock piece in the whole handle because last year I must have not tightened it enough and it was gone. But there is some good parts here. I think Dana took the center section off of it last year. He took some hoppers. Standing here talking to myself and two people come walking up the path. Did you not see the do not enter signs? Or the do not enter sign that's after the do not enter sign? Oh, sorry, we just don't know where we are. Well, you clearly are not in the right spot. Wow. Now I'm worried they're gonna walk down and around. Go up there. Where are they coming from? So, this one had dry fertilizer. It was junk. We bought it for 500 bucks. Sold 500 bucks worth of stuff off of it. Robbed some stuff. That piston, I think it's worth something decent. So, and it comes in pretty handy that when I break down, I can just be like, hey, go rob something off of that one. The tongue's all bent and stuff like that. Like, you can never, I would never plant with it again. But they got some cleaners, some wheels, robbed some closing, or, wow, firmer wheels? Is that what they're called? Robbed those off. So we'll just take this one out. That one is beautiful. I didn't need that piece that fell anyways. Oh, helps. I need to find my head mount before we get into some planting. But this is what I needed. This outside piece is its own thing, but look at that spinning. That is beautiful. Then I don't have to try to get that out. I don't have to order one. What else are we doing? I think that's all I need off of this planter. Yeah, we'll go back out front, get that one in. Now that I've pulled 4 ticks off of me, I got a little old part, new part. It's down there. Old part, no spinning. New part, there we go. Slap this in. had to look. See, make sure it went the right way. Oh, look at that. Good spinning. Yeah, that would have made for a headache. These got a little bit of life left in them, so we'll be okay there. Getting myself all figured out. So had to switch it over. I was planting 34,000 population, going back to 32. So this lines up the amount of sprocket, the teeth on the sprockets all line up according to planning. So you got your driven and you got your driver, and it gives you how many teeth on each one, and then you look at the sheet, line it up. So I need to be on 8 and, well, 22 and 18. So now I'm on it. I think I had an issue with this last year for some reason. I don't remember what it was. So we'll find out exactly. I'll test run it, because since I gotta hook it to a tractor and take off the electrical connector. But I'm actually gaining a little bit on this. So just hoses, electrical connector. Should be in a good boat to plant though. It's gonna start raining, I guess. There is people planting in Connecticut. There's people planting north of us, New York. There's people in Massachusetts. I don't think it's ready to plant yet. Today is, I don't even know what day it is. Wednesday, 27th, maybe 28th. I don't know. Well, it's Wednesday, end of the month on a Wednesday. I don't have my phone because it's dead, so otherwise I'd look. But soil's not warm enough. We're gonna be in a good boat. Fertilizer's coming tomorrow morning. We're gonna get that spread probably on Friday, and then I can get into plowing the rest of that, and then all I need is the disc to stay in front of me and I go planting. So should be in a really good boat actually for that. Have all the ground worked up and the big set of discs. I'll get this tightened up. We'll get a tractor on this and get that other piece off. The things you don't remember when you're planting corn, that from 11 months ago when you were planting corn, and what you did to get through planting the last acres because you had no help, and it was 10 o'clock at night. I welded. Let me see if I can pull that around. I welded that on because I robbed it off the other one and I didn't have a snap ring or a chain link piece. So that is welded right to it. But it got me through planting. So if it's dumb but it works, it ain't dumb. So that's cool though. I forgot about that. So I guess I'll cut that right off and get more chain. Got a little carried away here. I had a YouTube follower stop in to get some compost, which I appreciate people buying compost. I do like having social interaction. That doesn't mean everybody comes stop in though, since we are farming. But huge shout out, the support. He did bring up about merch. I'm working on it. I got a guy doing artwork that has been busy and I'm excited for it. So there will be merch coming. He said next month it should be finished up. He had a lot of work in front of him, and then we'll be into trying to get some cool things done. So yeah, pretty sweet how small a world it is and how much support you guys are giving me on everything. So alrighty, enough of the, you know, emotional talking. I don't know. Yeah, let's get the planter hooked up so I can be done. It was sprinkling. I hope it doesn't rain till I'm done. Let's see. Andy's here and we broke something. This thing's had issues of it randomly shutting off. Last year it shut off on me in the middle of the road. This year, this is the second time it shut off this year. I'm thinking the fuel. I'm thinking the fuel is my issue. You can leave the key on. Yeah, I'm gonna mess inside. I'm not getting a lot of voltage going across this, which would mean it's not opening the pump, so it just shuts itself down. But I was standing here talking over there, like right over there, and now it's not running. So power probe it is. We're gonna find out. This will not work even if I apply power to it. It will click, but then it will short out. So I'm thinking we got an issue inside there that's causing issues down the road as far as incoming power. But I don't know with this cab where things go. So I need a wiring diagram. But we are parked in the middle of the driveway. I was hoping I could get that started, jump it, and move it. I don't know if I will. I don't know if I'll be able to. What are you doing? Living the best life? So I don't know. I'm here with Andy. Andy's master mechanic of the channel. So yeah. Planter work's going good. Didn't even get it hooked up. I don't know if you can just take that apart, pop that out, and put a new one in, or what. I can't find a diagram, so that is where we're at right now. And I need a diagram in there so I can figure out the wiring. But otherwise, we're gonna pull it out of the way. Yeah, that did not go accordingly. So there it is, sitting there. The GoPro actually died. That's why I didn't get any footage, but we pulled it over here, pushed it back in there. I gotta mess around with it, getting some advice already through other sources of social media. But I guess, yeah, this video, the planter video, we're gonna have to hold off. Probably have to do a video on that now. So see you guys